Okay, I thought I'd expand on my swearing filter, and I would create a form to show you how this can be used. You may already know how to do this, but for those of you who don't, I am going to delete my command, my called function there, and I'm just going to go ahead with creating my form. And my form action is going to be itself, and the method I'm using is going to be post, and I'm going to end my form just there. Okay, I'm going to have an well, I'll create a text area. That would probably be a bit more useful. Text area, and the name of this is just going to be text, let's say. Okay, and then I'm going to need a submit button. So submit, and the name I'm going to set to submit, and the value I'm going to set to let's say filter. I mean, you wouldn't have this. This here might be, let's say, post or something to your. In fact, we'll write post. Might be posting to a guest book or something. You might want to check out my guest book tutorial and incorporate this into it. Okay, so once we've submitted, we need to be up here checking. Let's just piece this function together so it looks a bit more tidy. So let's say delete this. Like I said in my last tutorial, it's not required. Okay, so we've got our function here. Now what we want to do is underneath, we're going to have a check for this being submitted, and we're going to do this by checking the submit button. So if underscore post submit, then this means this has been clicked, and then we can start this, and it's basically a one-line piece of code which is echo, and then we need to use our function, so sensor, and this starts to bring in why these functions are useful. And the reason they are useful is because if I needed to use this several times on a page, that's easy for me to do. I just need to issue one function here. Or you can include this function in an include script and have that included in every page that you use. So there's quite a lot of use in functions, and this is just one example. And back here I'm going to echo out, because I'm going to be echoing back out my text, and that's going to be using the sensor function, and I'm going to put the post data of the text here that's typed into the text area, so text, and then that should be okay. I'm going to add a break or a horizontal line here just to separate our text that we're echoing out from our form. So let's refresh. Okay, you can see that we've got a box here and a post. I'm going to type bloody hell again. Let's use small this time. That was shit. Click on post, and there we are. Okay, so you can see that this can be incorporated really easily into a form, and using a function for this is definitely worthwhile, and including it into an include page that you're going to be including in most of your pages is even more useful. Okay, so I hope this clarified anything if you were following this tutorial sort of religiously, and you can see now that you can incorporate this into a text box and it can be submitted. Another way to sort it out is if you were, say, submitting this to a database, all you've got to do is just say like maybe new text equals that, and then when you come to submitting anything to a database, use this in place of the text you would originally submit. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.